Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Today, you guys, I got a subscriber request to talk about my high-end and low-end makeup and if I prefer one or the other. So while I'm talking about that, I'm going to do a quick makeup look using both high-end and drugstore products that I have and just kind of mixing and matching, having a little girl chat today. Nothing too crazy. So this was a subscriber request, and as usual, I'm always happy to oblige you guys. Hi to my new subscribers. It's so many of y'all. I love that so much. Welcome to the party. Don't forget to watch this video. Give me a thumbs up at the end so YouTube can see that, hey, we are out here and you're loving the content. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's get into this video showing you some of my favorite high-end and drugstore makeup. The first, after the two drugstore products, the second one I'm going in with is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I still love this so much, and I know I'm going to be using it more as the springtime goes along because it's just such a good product for when I don't feel like wearing, you know, a ton of makeup and foundation. And as the weather gets warmer, I don't wear a lot of foundation. Is this the brush I want to use? Hold on. No, this is a dirty brush. We're not using that. I'll put that back there. We're going to use a clean brush, and I'm just going to tap that in. Some people like to use their fingers, and I don't like to use my fingers. I think that comes with being an artist, doing actual clients' faces in the past. You were not to use your fingers like that. So I don't like to use my fingers, and I just don't like to get them dirty. But I still love how this gives me that nice glow. As far as the high-end products go, I'm going to use the Fenty Eavesdrops. I'm almost done with this. This is shade 12. These are almost empty, so I'm trying to use them up before the end of the month so they can be in my March empties. And I mix it with shade 13. Even though this is a glowing skin product from the e.l.f., this is going to kind of mattify it, but not so much that it's going to look like, you know, a full face of foundation. But someone asked me, like I said in the intro, what do I prefer, drugstore or high-end? And I still kind of go towards drugstore products because when I was first starting out experimenting with wearing makeup and doing makeup and filming, I could not afford anything but Walgreens makeup. And thankfully at the time, what was that called? CoverGirl Queen Collection was huge. So I could go to a Walgreens in Dallas, in the black side of town, don't get it twisted, and or Walmart and get CoverGirl Queen Collection, that foundation that they had, because honestly, let's be real, Queen Collection ran so that Fenty could walk, okay? Queen Collection had the shades on lock. They had the shades for the brown girls. They had that epic bronzer. So I couldn't afford MAC. It was either MAC or Makeup Forever back then. So I was doing a lot of Black Opal, doing a lot of CoverGirl Queen Collection, and what was that L'Oreal that used to come in a bottle? L'Oreal True Match. That was another one of the 3 foundations that I could afford. So that's what I use. I'm using a drugstore setting spray that I absolutely have been loving. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Mist Setting Spray. It's good for sensitive skin. I've been told that the sensitive skin girlies like this because it's not too heavy. It has a slight fragrance, and I'm not really fond of fragrance, but it's not enough to bother me. So on the high-end product, I'm going to be using the LYS. This is the Triple Fix Full Coverage Concealer. I'm going to put that under my eyes. This is affordable for a high-end. This is an affordable product at Sephora, which I really appreciate. I just feel like everything doesn't have to be a budget buster. I'm still, you know, that tight with my beauty budget. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to spend $40 on a concealer. I just don't. If I can get a concealer for $18, that works just as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over and set my face with the MAC, and this is the Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium Deep. This is one I keep in rotation, always have since I discovered it. When I started working at Sephora, I was able to get put onto a lot more bigger brands, a lot more high-end brands. That's when I fell in love with NARS. makeup artist quality makeup. I fell in love with NARS. I fell in love with Anastasia. At the time, they really just had eyeshadow palettes and stuff. But that's when I kind of got a chance to explore some more brands. So then I started knowing what to shop high-end and what brands not to shop, instead of just watching YouTube and saying, oh, she's wearing this, let me wear this. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to kind of explore. So some products I will go to Sephora for, absolutely, now that I know. But like I said, for me, eyeshadow, some foundations, those are the things that I would really spend a coin on. This always will spend money on the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I used a Beauty Supply concealer. This is the Nika K concealer. I got this from the Beauty Supply for $1.99. I use that to prime my eyelids because I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow palette from NYX. I used this before in a video. This is the Ultimate Edit Mattes palette. This is one Drugstore palette I really like. It's super pigmented. I actually wore it out yesterday and I only used these two colors, right? Yeah, this color and this color together, and I just blended over my eye, and everybody's like, oh my god, your eyeshadow. And I'm like, thanks girl, this palette was $8. I love stuff like that. So when I do find a good eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, I'm jumping on it. And like I said, ooh, I just used the wrong brush. Oh man, I didn't mean to use this big fluffy brush. Let me fix that. I meant to use this taper brush, and we're gonna fix it. Don't worry, we can fix this. I wouldn't be me if I didn't take the darker shade and just kind of smoke out my inner corner. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that brown and just smoke out this inner corner right there. I feel like a lot of the drugstore brands, especially probably in the last 5 years or so, have really been stepping up to rival the high-end brands. To make their products, you know, because this one could easily be like a small, maybe like a Natasha Denona palette, a little less pigmented obviously, but it could really rival some of the higher end ones. So I think that's what a lot of the makeup companies have been doing, which is awesome for people who are on a budget or who just don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup because they don't use it as much. Ooh, that's pretty. So I kept the lids all matte. I was going to add this little sparkle on here, but I just added the light color on my lids using just a little flat shader brush, and I just pushed some of that cream matte color. And I don't think these have names. They don't have names, but I just pushed some of that onto my lid just to give that smokiness a little touch. And that's really the eyeshadow look. This palette is gorgeous. I honestly need to keep this in my purse or something. This is really bomb. Next up, this is also a high-end product that I just got. I will spend money on blush. I will spend money on blush. I will. Patrick Ta, Lady Gaga, House Labs, Fenty, Mented. I will spend money on blush, okay? Blush is probably my favorite makeup product that I have other than lip products. I got this one from House Labs. This is in the shade Hibiscus Haze. I put a video of me trying it on right below this one. It's a short video, but this is what it looks like. Tell me that color is not amazing. It's a mauve pink, so it's really flattering. And a little bit, I love the packaging too with the little H right there. I love it. So I'm just gonna tap that in, and I feel like I can do a little draping with this, meaning I can go up to my temple because the color is just that, girl. Dang, that eyeshadow is pretty. I really need to wear that palette a little more often. But yes, this was $32 or $38. So I'll spend money on blush. That is one high-end product I don't mind splurging on. Lip products can go either way. I love a good drugstore lipstick. Maybelline has always been babe. When it comes to my lipstick purchases, Maybelline has been first. My first red lipstick purchase was something called Red Revival from Maybelline. I still have a tube of it over there, even though they don't make it anymore. I have a tube of it over there. Then I would purchase, of course, I had to purchase Ruby Woo because everybody said you had to have Ruby Woo. And And Ruby Woo is not even my favorite MAC lipstick by far. It was way too drying for me. Pretty, but I prefer like a Russian Red or something like that from MAC. So lip products, I can go either way with those. Today I'm gonna do a little bit of both. A little high end. I wore this combo earlier this week. I'm gonna put on a Morphe pencil, lip pencil. This is in the shade Makeup Talk. I'm gonna top it with MAC Velvet Teddy. And I'm going to top that with a Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Ice. This is so pretty. This is probably becoming one of my favorite colors from the Maybelline Lifter Gloss collection. So this is Makeup Talk from Morphe. And it needs to be sharpened, so I'm using this, the flat side of it. That's a really nice, you know, very nude, everyday kind of shade. This is Velvet Teddy, which is almost out. And this is a pretty little nude from MAC as well. I love MAC satin lipsticks. Like, y'all can keep the super harsh mattes, but their MAC satin ones are epic to me. So that's Velvet Teddy, and I'm just going to top it with a little bit. I love the way that smells. Of the Maybelline gloss. And that's the look. I mean, golly, pull it together, right? This came together real nice. I love this eyeshadow. This is gorgeous. High and low end mixed together. You have a beautiful makeup look. I love that. Alright, you guys, here is the final look. This is what I came up with, mixing and matching my high-end and low-end makeup. I'm telling you guys, the Drugstore has come such a long way. Don't be afraid to go and peruse, even online, even in Ulta. They've come a long way with the shade ranges, with the quality of makeup and everything like that. And you don't have to always go out and buy the $90 eyeshadow palette just because your favorite influencer has it. If you can't afford it, it's okay. I guarantee you there are more affordable options out there. Don't be afraid to mix and match the makeup that you already have. And thank you to the subscriber who asked this question about my favorite high-end, low-end makeup and asked me to do a look with it. This is what I came up with. I hope you like it. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to go and sign up for my blog newsletter, you guys. I will put the link in the bio because you don't want to miss it. I don't spam. It's only once a month. And you're going to love the content. Hi to my new subscribers. I see y'all and welcome to the party. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.